Men don't think women's interests are inferior because they are. They think they are inferior because women like them. It's funny how things become serious when men are the ones doing them. Section 1. Scrutiny and bottom power. For women, whether in sports, music, acting, or entertainment industry, there is always the cost of being scrutinized. A woman in the music industry is labeled a prostitute. In acting, in entertainment industry, some men actually view her as somebody that has given her body for a role, in which they also call bottom power. So the first time I heard this phrase, bottom power, I thought it was about aggrieved people coming together to fight for their rights, to speak up either against their government or against their leader for the way they are being treated. Only for me to check the comment section and I'm seeing something like, oh, she must have given her body for a role.
Will you keep quiet?
This mindset is not just offensive, it ignores reality because most positions of power are filled by men, and some of these men use their power and influence to pressure and exploit women. We've seen so many cases in the Nigerian entertainment space where a content creator, most especially skit makers, come and then they ask these women that want to feature in their video, especially the big women, that they have to give up their body before they're allowed to feature in a 2 minute video. Sometimes this video could even be like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, depending on the platform that they want to post it. But most especially for TikTok, it's like a minute long video. And then they are demanding sex just to feature these women. And these women are still the same set of people bringing viewers. So imagine what happens with bigger opportunities or high paying job. And this mindset doesn't just end in the entertainment industry. Even for women working 9 to 5, some men genuinely believe that any woman that occupies a position that is higher than his or earn more than him must have slept away to the role. Section 2. Everyday disrespect. Let's talk about the everyday disrespect that women face. Even though some men genuinely believe that not all women sleep their way to the top, they still disrespect them simply because they are women. An example that might not seem like much is when a male patient refers to a female doctor as a nurse with the intent to provoke or just annoy her. This I have never seen them do to a male doctor. To them, respect is automatically given, but to a female doctor, it's almost like they have to earn the title doctor from their male patient. That's crazy. I also found a very weird story on TikTok. A woman came online to say she was going into the company where she works, but she was stopped by the male gatekeeper who said, "Woman not a great man." He was not angry about the hierarchy. He was not angry about his state of life. He was simply angry because a woman did not greet him. And in Nigeria, we know how much the security earn. Like they really don't earn that much. This woman probably earned like 3 or 4 times his salary. And the thing that bothered him was the fact that the woman did not greet him. And I know at this point, some of you will probably be like, well, she was supposed to greet the man regardless. But let me ask you this question. Would he have had a problem if the woman in that situation was a man? Section 3. Who is really emotional? Let's talk sport. Football, for example. I've seen a lot of men display extreme behavior, especially when their team loses. I've seen men use their entire life saving to bet on a match and then the team lose. Some of them get violent, physically, even in the online space. They attack each other and sometimes they go directly to the player and start insulting them. Imagine a woman acting like this. What would you call her? Emotional, right? Now, let me ask you this question. Who is actually being emotional and who is being excused? Section 4. Prove yourself culture. Another thing I've noticed is that when a woman shows interest in something seen as male dominated, suddenly she has to prove herself first. So let me give you an example using soccer. 3 men are talking about football, especially their love for Chelsea, right? And then a woman comes and said, "Oh, you like Chelsea? I like Chelsea too." The first question that they probably will ask is, name 5 players. Does that make sense? Why does she need to pass a test to be accepted? Why can't it just be, "Oh, you like Chelsea? Same here." Why do you need to qualify her first? Section 5. Double standard. The same thing happened in the entertainment industry, especially when a band is highly supported by females. All of a sudden, they can't sing. What are they doing? They look gay. These people are crazy. Like, they will always find a way to fault both the fans and the artist. Now, let's use BTS as an example. Even though they've broken record set by their predecessors and even the ones set by themselves, they are still disregarded just because majority of their fans are female, and then they always find a way to make it back to you just like them because of the way they look, not because of their talent. But when men admire female artists, all of a sudden it's not about looks alone. They are talented. It's almost like they need to put it out there like, yes, they are fine, but they are still talented. But when it comes to female, oh, it's about look, the double standard. Section 6 is not just men. I'll be honest while saying men are not the only one contributing to this. Some women reinforce this narrative. There are some women that desperately want to separate themselves from every other woman. I am not like other girls trope. They look down on stereotypical feminine interests. They treat them as unserious and embarrassing. You see them saying something along the line of, oh, I don't like female friends. They are too emotional. I like male friends. Oh, other girls wear mini skirt and crop top. I like baggy jeans. I love big clothes. I'm not like other girls.
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to
It
find
does. It does.
But in doing this, they are feeding the same narrative that devalues women as a whole. Women's interests are often considered less serious simply because the society prioritizes males' interests. So whether it's coming from a man or a woman, the result is often the same. Feminine interests are minimized. Section 7. Roots of the problem. At its core, this is about misogyny and conditioning. From a very young age, men are taught what women should be, how they should look, behave, how they should speak, and even what they deserve. So when a woman doesn't meet that expectation, she is disrespected. Another example of misogyny in this regard can be seen in the saying, men are visual creatures, meaning men are the judge of beauty. And this can be seen in the way men treat women that they are not attracted to. Some of them are disrespectful. Some of them don't even want to hear this women's opinion. I made a video regarding this topic and I'm going to link it at the end of this video. Another example is a grown man behaving poorly in the society and all of a sudden,
well, his mother died 5 years ago. His grandmother died 6 years ago.
his family are this, his family are that. But when a woman does the same thing, all of a sudden she's stupid. She's not using her brain. And there is the word emotional, often used to dismiss and discredit women. But anger is also an emotion and men express it all the time. Yet, it's rarely labeled the same way. This mindset is deeply flawed. So what's the solution? Women need to be proud of themselves and their interests, whether a man likes it or not. It is none of their business. Be it football, music, books, or anything else. Do not let your love for something be dictated by what society considers serious or valuable. You don't need to prove your interest. You don't need to justify your enjoyment. And you definitely don't need the validation of anybody to exist in a space where you enjoy. Because the truth is, the problem was never the interest. It's the way society has been conditioned to value men over women. So again, ask yourself, is it really about logic against emotion? Or is it about who society has decided deserve respect? Thank you for watching this video to the very end. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe so this video can reach as many people as possible. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.